Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? Why your friend can talk to anyone at a party, while you'd rather have a deep conversation with one or two people in a quiet corner? Why your colleague has their entire life planned out in spreadsheets, while you thrive on spontaneity? Why some people seem to brush off stress like it's nothing, while for others, it feels like the weight of the world? What's up, everyone? You're watching LearnIQ Psychology, and today we're going to deep dive into something psychologists have been working for over a century. They've been trying to find a reliable, scientific way to describe the fundamental building blocks of who we are. And after decades of research, analyzing language, and studying people across countless cultures, they arrived at a surprisingly powerful model. It's called the five-factor model, or more popularly, the Big Five personality model. To make it easy to remember, we use the acronym OCEAN: Openness, Conscientiousness, Extraversion, Agreeableness, and Neuroticism. Think of your personality not as a single point, but as a unique profile, a combination of where you fall on the spectrum for each of these five dimensions. Openness to experience. This trait is sometimes called intellect or imagination. It describes a person's tendency to appreciate new things, new ideas, and new experiences. It's about your cognitive style. Are you curious and imaginative, or are you practical and conventional? Someone high in openness is intellectually curious and has a vivid imagination. They are the artists, the philosophers, or maybe the explorers. They're more likely to enjoy abstract art, complex music, and foreign films. They love to travel to new places not just for a vacation, but to immerse themselves in a different culture. They enjoy debating abstract concepts like the meaning of life or the nature of consciousness. They're the person who orders the weirdest thing on the menu just to see what it's like. On the other end of the spectrum, someone low in openness is more conventional and has a preference for the familiar. They find beauty in routine and comfort in what is known and proven. They prefer straightforward facts to abstract theories. They're more likely to enjoy a familiar meal at their favorite restaurant, watch a classic movie they know they'll love, and stick to tried and true methods at work. Conscientiousness. If openness is about your ideas, conscientiousness is about how you act on them. This trait describes your level of self-discipline, organization, and goal-directed behavior. It's your ability to delay gratification and follow the rules. Someone high in conscientiousness is the person you can always count on because they are organized, disciplined, and dependable. They make plans and stick to them. Their desk is tidy, their calendar is up to date, and they never miss a deadline. They are driven to achieve, and they take their responsibilities seriously. Think of the dedicated student who studies for weeks for an exam, or maybe the employee who always delivers exceptional work, or the friend who plans the group trip down to the last detail. Someone low in conscientiousness is more spontaneous and less organized. They prefer to live in the moment rather than plan for the future. They might be prone to procrastination and act on impulse. They might find strict schedules and rules to be confining. They are the ones who go on a road trip with no destination in mind. Extraversion, perhaps the most famous of the five traits. This is one of the most misunderstood traits. Most people think it's about being loud or the most talkative in the room, but psychologically, it's much deeper than that. Extraversion is about where you get your energy from and your sensitivity to reward. An extrovert is energized by social interaction. They are outgoing, assertive, and thrive in stimulating environments. Being around people charges their battery. They often feel a strong pull towards social status and leadership roles. They are the ones who initiate conversations, organize social events, and feel bored or drained when they're alone for too long. An introvert is the opposite. They are energized by solitude. Social interaction, especially in large groups, is a big challenge for them. This does not mean they are shy, antisocial, or bad with people. You will be amazed to know many introverts have excellent communication skills, but after a while, they need to retreat to a quiet place to recharge. Their preference is deep, one-on-one conversations to small talk in a crowd, and they tend to be more reserved and reflective. Agreeableness. This trait refers to your orientation towards others. Are you fundamentally compassionate and cooperative, or are you more competitive and skeptical? A person high in agreeableness is kind, empathetic, and trusting. They value getting along with others and are willing to compromise. They are often described as warm, helpful, and good-natured. They assume the best in people and are quick to forgive. When a conflict arises, their first instinct is to find a peaceful resolution that makes everyone happy. They are the natural team players. A person low in agreeableness is more competitive, skeptical, and less concerned with pleasing everyone. They are often more direct, assertive, and willing to engage in conflict to defend their point of view. They are not necessarily unkind, but they place a higher value on being right or achieving a goal. Neuroticism, or emotional stability. This is the trait with the most intimidating name, but it's incredibly important. Neuroticism refers to the tendency to experience negative emotions like anxiety, anger, sadness, and vulnerability. Think of this dimension as a scale from high emotional reactivity to high emotional resilience. Someone high in neuroticism is emotionally reactive. They tend to experience more stress, worry, and mood swings than the average person. A small setback might feel like a catastrophe. Someone low in neuroticism or high in emotional stability is calm, resilient, and secure. They are less easily upset and can handle stress without becoming rattled. This doesn't mean they don't feel negative emotions. They just feel them less intensely and bounce back from them more quickly. It is crucial to remember that you are not just an extrovert or a conscientious person. You are a unique combination, a specific recipe. You could be a highly open, highly conscientious introvert. That might make you a brilliant, focused scientist or writer, creating intricate worlds or theories in solitude. You could be a highly agreeable, highly extrovert, but low conscientiousness person. You might be the incredibly fun, popular friend who everyone loves, but who is also a bit flaky and disorganized. The Big Five model gives us a universal map of the personality landscape. It is a reminder that behind every face is a complex and unique inner world. So which of the 5 traits do you find most fascinating, or which one do you see most clearly in yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Your little support on Patreon can really help me produce more amazing content. Until next video, keep learning.